Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be going through and taking a look at the brand new cards dropping today here in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into it and let's take a look at today's cards. Cedric Coward is the only Amethyst. But honestly, the most interesting thing about this card is that out of the 3 exchange cards today, he might actually be the best. And I will explain why I think that might be in this video. But 6'5", but a 7'2" wingspan. That length is extremely nice. It's something that really helps him out in real life, I think, especially on the defensive end of the court. In game, it'll be nice as well, make him play a little bit bigger, I think, than he generally does. Stat-wise, though, I mean, for an Amethyst, he's a stud. 91 speed, 89 3 ball, 90 driving dunk, and solid versatile defense as well. He's got 21 total badges, including Hoff Posterizer, Hoff Set Shot. Really adding badges, I'd go Limitless Range, Immovable Enforcer, On-Ball Menace, Paint Patroller. He's an Amethyst, so he only has 4 badge slots, but those are the 4 badges I would add, and I think if you add those, he's going to be just fine. Because honestly, otherwise, he's a pretty solid card. I mean, just with a few badges added and upgrade. His release is on quick, pro dribble style, Brunson escape, Halliburton behind the back isn't bad. I don't know exactly what his jumper looks like to this point, but let's see. I have him pulled up actually right here in freestyle. So let's see what his jumper looks like. Ooh, this is 72 overall Cedric Coward as well. Keep in mind that I am using right now. But Brunson escape is good. The drag back isn't amazing, but I wouldn't say it's the worst either. You can kind of cancel out of it. Nice step back animation as well. Okay, I like that. Fade is pretty good too. And his jumper's good. It's on quick. I'm a fan. Cedric Coward, not bad. He's going to be a solid Amethyst option. We got a lot of shooting guards, of course, but he's a good one for a cheap price. Really good salary cap card, just a decent overall option. Nice jump shot. He's like a better version of that Matherin card that dropped a couple weeks ago, I feel like. 90 driving dunk with a very good jumper and solid versatile defense as well. Good speed, all that type of stuff, even a little bit of movement. He is a solid card. Not bad at all. Isaiah Hartenstein is honestly on paper not terrible. A little bit of a low 3-ball rating, but really good defensively. 85 standing, 80 driving isn't terrible. He's a little on the slower end. On paper, it's like, he's not great. He's not terrible. But the problem is all basic SIGs with the jumper on slow. There's just no way this card is actually any good. I don't know. That feels like a little negative to say, but it's the truth. There's no way this card with a 74 3-ball, his release on slow, not great speed, there's just like no way that is a top tier card. I don't believe it. And yeah, I'm correct. I'll tell you that right now. Let's look. I'll show you all his jumper. This is again 82 overall, free Hartenstein or whatever, or not even free, just the Learn 2K regular base Hartenstein. But jumper is not very good. And his 3-ball rating isn't all that high. He's not that great. I mean, realistically, all the other Diamond Bigs they've dropped this season are better than Hartenstein. DeAndre Ayton, Mitchell Robinson, Alperen Şengün. If you need a Diamond Big Man, or if you just need a Big Man upgrade, period, just get one of those guys. Hartenstein's not going to be it, realistically. That is the truth. And I think that, again, is the case with him as well, is that he just, look, he's not terrible on paper, but in practice, I don't think he's all that good at all, realistically, as unfortunate as that is to say. Pau Gasol. I'm fascinated by this card because I think 2K actually made him better than his Opal Hidden Gem, which is something I don't know if I've ever seen them do before. But let's look at the 2 cards combined. The Opal does have better stats in a lot of areas, but +5 speed, +4 speed of ball is really nice. Now, the Opal does have better stats across the board in other areas, but the fact that he's noticeably faster is a little unique. That's not something that I'm used to seeing, where a Pink Diamond is better than the Opal version that will come out later in the year is. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't know. That being said, I mean, stat-wise, he's pretty good. Badge-wise, he's basically the exact same as the Opal, but he's got Gold Dimer, Gold Versatile Visionary instead of the Opal. But honestly, on paper, he's really cracked. 36 total badges means he can get every single badge in the game. He's got 12 Hoffs as a base card, including a bunch of good ones. You look at this card on paper, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is one of the best big men in my team. The problem with Pau Gasol is his jumper is also on slow. It is also not a good shot. He doesn't move very well either. The plus on speed is nice. The stats and badges all the way around are really good. But his jumper's on slow. I'm not running him. And I don't think most other people are either. This exchange better be cheap, because if it is not a cheap exchange, nobody's doing it. I can tell you that with confidence right now. I just think Pau Gasol, again, is in a... He's just underwhelming, man. He really just is underwhelming more than anything else, I think, compared to what I think people probably hoped the card would be. Just what this card could have been with a decent jumper. I don't know why they take bad jumpers and then put them on slow as well. That really doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It seems like the only cards who have their jumper on slow are cards who already have bad jumpers. That makes no sense. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't know why that would be the way that they would do it. But it does seem like that is how 2K has decided to do things. And then we have Siakam and Gary Payton, who are the two pack cards. Obviously going to be good, but Siakam, honestly, I compared them yesterday. I'll do it again, though, in case you missed that video. This card, compared to his diamond, is pretty much the same. Like, he's got a +2 speed. He's got +2 post game, +2 3-ball, +3 agility, little bit of a defensive boost, a little bit of a rebounding boost. But honestly, like, the stats differences aren't that huge. And then badge-wise, same number of total badges, same exact badges, except half set shot on the pink diamond and half rebound on the pink diamond, which, to be fair, are good Hall of Fame badges. But again, he's going to play exactly the same as his diamond, realistically. Same animations, pretty much the same stats, pretty much the same badges. You're not going to notice a significant enough difference to really think there's any reason to pick up this pink diamond. Honestly, Diamond Siakam plays exactly the same. That's the truth. They're going to play the same on the court. And honestly, Diamond Siakam hasn't played on my Pro Money Spent account for like a month. Not that he's a terrible card, but why would you buy him? And then Gary Payton is probably the best overall card from today's drop, because he's the only one who doesn't either have a release issue or is just underrated, or not as good as he probably should be. Gary's good, but I mean, he's only got 80 driving dunk. Defensively, he's great, but he's only 6'4". He's still going to be an awesome defensive point guard, by the way. Height doesn't matter as much as it has in the past. The only area in which I think height does matter in player building stuff is when it comes to some of the lateral, like, recovery ability. Sometimes it's tough, I think, for a smaller defender like a Gary Payton to recover compared to a 6'6", 6'7" guy who may not have quite as good defensive stats or badges, but has a bigger player build, is easier, does a better job just getting themselves in position to recover properly. Gary's not going to have that. He doesn't have elite level slashing. Movement-wise, SIGs aren't great either. Booker dribble style is good, but Harden, Escape, DeMar behind the back really aren't. His jumper is, if it's like last year's, is actually pretty good. He will be a very nice shooter, but he's mostly just a spot-up guy on offense. He doesn't have great SIGs nor great slashing. So it's like, I mean, he's good. Is he better than a Russell Westbrook or a John Wall, the other best short PGs in the game? For me, I think the answer is probably no. You know what I mean? I don't think he's anything impressive compared to even those guys. He's on a similar level. He's a different type of card, better defensively, not as good offensively. But for me, I'm not paying for Gary Payton. None of the cards from today's drop are guys that I feel like are worth picking up. That's just how I feel. You may not agree with me, but this is such an underwhelming Tuesday drop to end the season. I think Cedric Howard's a great budget card. Outside of that, Payton and Siakam aren't going to be worth buying, in my opinion, depending on pricing it, but especially with the rarity of those cards, considering the Wild Gem Super Packs. And then Pau Gasol and Hartenstein are just mid. Pau has great stats, but his jumper sucks. Hartenstein doesn't have as great stats, and his jumper sucks too. It's just disappointing. That's all I'm saying. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more NBA content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.